everyone, so today's video is going to be another tutorial. It's going to be a crochet top like the one in this picture. I'm going to be using this gorgeous yarn by King Fibre. It's Dashing Sassy. I've forgotten the colour though, unfortunately, but I shall find out and put it on the screen because it's gorgeous. So let's get started. Okay, so you'll need your yarn. This is about 400 meters, I think. You will need crochet hook. I am using quite a bigger size than the yarn because for crochet it's not really stretchy, but if you use a bigger hook than it says, then you have sort of more space in between the stitches, so it's a lot stretchier. It's more for like a mesh type look anyway, so it wouldn't be too bad with a few holes in it. But yeah, like it's stretchy. I'm using 5mm crochet hook. You will also need a tapestry needle to sew the sides and tape measure and some scissors. Okay, so the first thing you need to do is measure around your torso where you want the top to end. So I want mine to be like a little bit higher than this one, so I'm just gonna measure around there. Okay, so for me that is about 77 centimeters, and then you want to halve that, so I'm going to call that 38 centimeters, and then that's the length of that you want the first chain to be. So for the first chain it needs to be a multiple of 3 plus 1. Okay, you will start with your slip knot as always. There we go. Now I'm just going to chain my multiple of 3 until I get to the length I need. Just like you can see, I can making it super loose, making sure that it stays loose like that all the way. So here's mine. Don't stretch it fully and don't have it like completely loose, otherwise it'll be too big. Just have a slight bit of tension, and to find how many chains you need to do. So mine ended up being 40 for me. Then what you need to do is chain 3, keeping hold of the stitch that was your last one from the length. Then yarn over twice and triple crochet into the stitch that was your last stitch, like that. Yarn over, pull through a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, and that's your triple crochet. And then you're going to triple crochet into the 3rd stitch. So 1, 2, 3, triple crochet in there. And then you're going to again triple crochet into that same stitch. And once more. So now there are 3 triple crochets in that one stitch, and then you'll repeat again. So don't chain at all, just yarn over twice and triple crochet into the 3rd stitch. 1, 2, 3. And then you're going to do another 2 in there and carry on like that. Okay, so this is the end of this first row. So I'm just going to triple crochet as I would into this 3rd stitch. Okay, and then I'm going to do one more triple crochet. So that's 2 triple crochets into that last stitch. Okay, so that's the first row done. Okay, the next bit, you can either just chain 3 and carry on from there like that, or you can do, I forgot the name of it, I really should know it, but I'll put the name of it on there on the screen, and I'll link a tutorial below. But you basically chain 1, you pull it smaller, and then you pull up a loop through the last stitch, and then you pull through 2, and that's like a single crochet, and then do it again, so that would be the height of a double crochet, and then you do it once more and you get the height of a triple crochet, which is what we want. And then turn work, and then yarn over twice, and then triple crochet into that first space. And we're going to triple crochet in that space 3 times. Okay, so now we go along this whole row, triple crocheting 3 times into each space, like that. Okay, so I've just almost at the end of that row. Just gonna finish it off. So just again in that last space, you still want to crochet, do 3 triple crochet stitches like this. But then you only want to do 1 stitch at this end. Triple crochet into that last stitch there. And then you want to do your either chain 3s or the triple crochet thing that I've forgotten the name of. So that's that 1, 2, and 3. And then turn over. And then this time, as there's only 1 stitch here, you want to just do 1 triple crochet stitch in that space. So there are now 2 stitches there. And then triple crochet into this space. Three times. And carry on like that till the end of the row. Okay, so now we're at the end of this row. Almost. Just gonna finish up this last space. 2 and 3. Okay, so now in this last space, I'm gonna put 1 in the space, and then 1 in that top stitch there. Okay, so now you can see it goes 2, 1, 2, and it's the same on this side. 2, 1, 2. So on each row there's the same on each side, and it alternates. So now this row I'll do 1 in that space, go along, the same on the other side, and then come back, and then I'll do 2 and the one above that, and so on and so on. So continue like that until you reach just below the underbust, where we're going to start doing some increases. Okay, so once you've got to the point where it's like about 1 row below your underbust, then you want to start doing your increases. So I say if your bust line is about 5 centimeters or more larger, then around underbust, then you should do an increase every other row. But if it's larger than that, I would do an increase each row. And if it's smaller than that, maybe only do a few in total. So I'll show you how to do the increases now. Also, I suggest putting a marker at that stage, because for one of the back options there is the point that you want to have marked. Okay, so you will just need to start off in the same way, doing either the chain 3 or this stitch. And then you will, instead of doing 2 stitches here, you will do 3 triple crochets into this space. That's the first one. Second one. And then the third one. Okay, so that's the 3, and the starting stitch section as well. And then just carry on to the end. I'll show you how to do the increase on the other side. Okay, and for the increase on the other side, I'm just going to do 3 crochets into here instead of just the 1. So 1 triple crochet, second triple crochet, third triple crochet, and then I'm going to just do that last triple crochet into the end of that as usual. So you've got a nice increase there on that side and on that side. So that's how you do those increases. I'm going to do every other row as an increase until I get to the widest part of my bust. Okay, so I did 4 rows from where we last left off to the point at the widest part of my bust. So that was this 1, 2, 3, 4. So that was 2 increased rows and 2 normal rows. And then I did 3 normal rows after that, which brings me to just below the underarm. So now I'm just going to tie off there, and we're going to do the underarm shaping row. Okay, so just going to turn it over. I'm going to tie on here. So here you can either do a standing triple crochet or tie on and chain 3, or tie on and just do the same as before. Okay, so just going to leave that as 1, and then I'm going to triple crochet 3 times into this stitch. Okay, so that creates this little angled section for the underarm. So I'm just going to keep going to the other side, and I'll show you that side as well. Okay, so we are here, and as the same as we left it from there on this side, then do the same on this side. So I'm just going to triple crochet once into this space, and then turn work and carry on straight upwards from there for the front section. Like that, and then just carry on like normal from here. So triple crochet into this space once, and then triple crochet into this space 3 times. Okay, so then continue doing that for until you reach your top of your shoulders. Okay, so once you've done the full front, then you need to do the back. So for the back, you can either do exactly the same as you did the front and just have a tank top, or I'm going to show you like a sort of backless option where it's quite low and then straps up the back. So the first thing that you need to do is do the same start as you did for the other one, for this backless one, and go up to the points where you put the marker just like below the start of the underbust line, and you just want to copy the same thing that you did before. Okay, so once you've done that, you'll have something that looks like this. I'm going to do increases on each side again to correspond with the increases I did at the front, but that is also, I'm also going to only do a few rows. So I'm going to do one side first to increase that way, and then finish after 3 of these stitches and do a decrease there to create like a rounded effect. I'll show you that as well. Okay, so for the back, I'm just going to do the increases on the same way as I do the front on the outer edge. On the inner edge, I'm going to do a slanted stitch here and then go back and forth in this sort of size, and then do the same for the other side as well. Okay, so I've done that stitch. I'm going to triple crochet between those, 3 triple crochets between those, 1, 2, 3, and then as usual triple crochet into this space 3 times. That's 1, 2, and that's the third one. So it looks a little messy, but that's what you need to do for that increase. So then you have your extra stitch there as you go up. And then I'm just going to do 2 more of these triple crochet sections. That's 1. Okay, so I've got 3 triple crochet sections in total. The next is I'm going to do like a slanted stitch to create the scoop effect. So I'm just going to triple crochet once into this stitch, like that. And then I'm going to do either the chain 3 or the bar stitch, and then go back and forth along here, doing increases every other stitch on this side for the same amount of rows as I did for the front panel. So here we go. Okay, so I'm just going to triple crochet into this one once, and then triple crochet into here 3 times. And then triple crochet once into this space, and triple crochet into this stitch here to create the same effect. And then I'm going to do another increase row here and keep this side straight up. And then when I get to the area, the largest area around the bust, I'll stop doing the increases. Okay, so here's the back. I've done 4 rows. I've done 2 increase rows and 2 normal rows up to the point at the widest part of my bust, which is the same as the front panel section as well. The next thing I'm going to do is do normal rows for the same amount as the front panel, which was 3. So 3 normal rows going straight up from here. Okay, so after doing those 3 normal rows, I've tied off. I'm just going to tie on here, this point. Just doing a slip knot. So you can either just do a standing triple crochet, or you can tie on and chain 3, or you can tie on and then do this thing. Okay, so once I've done that, create, and I'm going to just then triple crochet into here, creating this slanted kind of stitch. So I'm just going to triple crochet in here 3 times. And in here, just continuing to the end of the row. And then in here once. And then in the top of the stitch. And then we've just got this length, and I'm going to just do normal rows all the way up from there for the length, same height as the front panel to the shoulder. Okay, so I don't know what happened, but the clip that shows you how to attach at the shoulders, I don't know what happened to it, so I'm just gonna do a quick run through for you. So I have just done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 rows from the underbust section upwards to the top of the front panel, and at the back I've done the same, except I've added 1 more row just to give a bit more room at the neck. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then I've just put the right sides together. I've tied on here, and I've just slip stitched these together with a crochet hook. As you can see, it just looks like that, and then when you turn it over, it's just like that. It's pretty stretchy, and I just did that on the other side as well. So there we go. Also wanted to show you, this is the version that's just full front, full back type 1, and it's the same thing. Just make your panels the same, and then I'd say just do 1 or 2 sections because you want enough space for your head to go through as well. But yeah. Okay, and we're finished. Woo! So that's obviously the one with the sort of low back version, but you can also do just the same panel at the front as the back, and then it will just be like a little tank top, as I said before. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video, and thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.